All right. Welcome to Jonesy Cast again. Sorry about the noise. It's construction against the road again. And also, please like and subscribe if you find this content valuable. If you don't, sweet. All right. So here's what we're doing. We're back on relationship advice, posted by user Pentacrow 2 minutes ago. Should I, 26 female, ghost my friend 27 male who's not respecting my boundaries? Now, if you want the full context of the post, feel free to click the link in the description of this video. This video is for the OP. I understand ghosting is inherently bad and poor communication, but I'm at a loss on how to handle this. He keeps trying to overstep my boundaries and then becomes visibly depressed when I tell him no. To preface, I don't like hugs and unwarranted physical contact due to trauma. He keeps asking for hugs over text. Okay, so when I read the heading, I was gonna say that you should just try to communicate it to him, and then hold him to account, because people need to get, some people need to face the music. If someone's conducting themselves in a way that's making someone else uncomfortable, and that uncomfortable person doesn't say anything, it's kind of the question of how is the person exhibiting the behavior supposed to know? But look, it looks to me that throughout this post, you have informed him again and again and again, and he's being a little bitch. Now, I don't normally say being a little bitch because I think that most situations are more nuanced than that. But at the same time, he's 27 years old. He's 27. He should know better. I'm 32. At 27, I was a man, like a man, right? And so homeboy's either he's acting like a child. That's what he's doing. He's acting like a child throwing a tantrum that he can't get what he wants. And it's total manipulation, at least in my estimation, because if he's pushing you to do something that you don't want to do, that you've already said that you don't want to do, the only explanation that I could have is that either he has a mental impairment and he doesn't understand, or he's manipulating you. He's trying to win the argument. Now, your fiance, I suppose, has a right to get pissed off. If someone was doing that to my girlfriend, getting real physical, I would be pretty angry. I wouldn't react in anger. I would respond in thought, because I understand the consequences of acting in anger. But at the same time, both of you have a justified feeling as to why you are pissed off at this guy. He's acting like a tool, right? So here's what I would say, just very quickly, and this is going to be a very short video for me. Say it once again. If you need to take him outside and sit him down, either you or you and your fiance there for backup, but not saying anything. It has to come from you. And just say to him, look, I've explained this to you time and time and time again, and you still don't get it. If you do it again, we're not friends anymore. It's as simple as that, right? And have your fiance there for a witness as well, so that, and look, record the conversation. I don't know if you live in a single party consent state. I do in Australia. If I'm part of a conversation, the other person does not need to be aware that they are being recorded, right? So I would have a conversation with him. And the only reason I say record is because then he can't lie to your friends about it, because he's obviously a manipulative little bastard. So he's going to try what he can try to get one over on you and your partner. So, look, I think you're already in the right direction. You just need the wind in your sails to be able to say, look, enough is enough. Because you got to remember, enough is enough. And I don't think you should be subjected to this constantly, even after informing him that that's not what you want. The breaking point is when he asks for a hug again. The reason I'm wondering if ghosting is a good option is because I feel like he's being manipulative and not listening to me to begin with. I totally agree with that. I also fear if I try to tell him outright that I don't want to talk to him anymore, he's going to try to use this mental illness to guilt trip me. Look, that's a good point. I suppose the only response I have to that is because you are aware of it, you can put measures in to counteract that. You can just say, look, I'm aware that you have depression and anxiety and bipolar or whatever he has, right? But that doesn't give you an excuse. It doesn't give you a reason to make someone else feel uncomfortable. You don't get to cause someone else discomfort just because of your own demons, all right? But having said that, it's easy for me to say that because nobody guilt trips me. Nobody guilt trips me. My girlfriend doesn't do it. My mum never did it. My dad never did it. And that's why I don't respond to it, because my parents didn't do it, right? It seems to be the case that if he's going to guilt trip you, which he probably will, it's a consequence of the fact that he was brought up in a home where guilt was used as a tool to ensure compliant behavior. I'm usually very empathetic because I also have my own mental health struggles, but I feel like it's just being used as leverage for him to get contact out of me. I agree. I think he needs to fuck off, and I think he needs to find his own girl to touch, a girl that'll let him touch. Go build your own farm. Don't farm on someone else's, which is what he's doing now. So I think you have every right to either say to him, look, fuck off, mate. Like, this is not on. It's unacceptable, and I will not accept it. And if that doesn't work, or if you don't want to do that, ghost him. Just ghost him. He's had enough chances. Like, I always give 3 chances if I can. 1, okay, you fucked up. 2, you fucked up again, and we're going to have a serious conversation about this. 3, this is now it's a pattern of behavior. Now it's a cumulative and repetitive behavior. So that's what I would be doing. Don't feel any guilt. If you've given him enough advance warning, fuck him. I don't like to say that about friendships because I like to give everyone a chance, but he's had enough. He's had enough. And I would not accept this in the behavior of any man that was spending time around my girlfriend. So look, good luck.